guys, Sarah here, and I am with
DFW's Cars. How's it going?
So I'm in the Tesla Model X. So excited. This is actually our friend's car. He's letting us drive it, so we're both reviewing it. So David will have a review on his channel. I'll link it down below. I am doing more of a kind of quick take right now. There's so much to do, so I'll have a second review actually with more information and all of that stuff. So let's just get on the road and get started. Okay, in the car. So before I even set off, this car has so much technology in it. It's a little intimidating. I had to call my friend to see a couple little things on it before I could get going, all that stuff. But it is so easy to drive, and let's just get started. One really interesting thing about it that I have found is when you're pressing on the gas, it does a lot. Well, the go pedal, since it's electric, there is no gas, which is awesome. But it's very smooth, very nice. It does have some nice pickup. But then as you're going, as soon as you take off your foot, the car automatically starts braking for you. So unless you're coming to a complete stop, you don't need to use the brakes on it, which is pretty nice. And real fast, I do want to say sorry about that glare. It is the helicopter windshield, so there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to have a little halo this whole time since I am an angel. Ha 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 ha. So driving this car around, it feels very electric, like it should, since it is an electric car. It's very easy to drive. It's very sterile, very basic. It's something that just driving it around town, awesome, but there's not a lot as a driver you need to be doing when you're driving this car, especially with it being Tesla. And let's be honest, these cars are basically driving themselves for the most part, so you wouldn't expect to need to do much when you're driving. So one of my big impressions on this car, let me just say, since I was a kid, I always wanted a Range Rover. It's always been my dream car. For some reason, it's just one of those things I've always wanted. This car, I would probably get over getting the Range Rover, which is saying a lot because for the majority of my life, that has been my dream car. So we'll see what I end up getting one day. The one pro about the Tesla being an electric car, since I do have the Fiat 500e, so I am all about electrics, but this, you get so much more range on your car. You get about 230 to 270. Okay, so with this car and the acceleration, it's pretty insane. And typically I am the passenger getting thrown around in the car, but luckily I'm driving, so I have David here. You'll actually get my reaction when he does it to me as well. But this car has so much power off the line. It's pretty indescribable, but let me show you and then you can just see. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Wow. So it seriously just throws you back. It feels like you're taking off in an airplane, like a jet engine. It's insane.
Yeah, I was trying to brace myself, but and you could see that too, but my neck's just not strong enough.
So yeah, it's fun. And our friend actually did it to us the first time, so it wasn't as surprising to us. But if you get a chance to ride in one, just take it 0 to 60 and see the real power that this car has, which is amazing. Now, looking up to the front, you can see that giant on-screen computer up there. There is so much you can do on there. I'm actually going to do a completely separate video with more of the technical review on this car on that, so make sure you subscribe for more. But let's take a look at the rest of the inside. Now let's just take a look at these seats. I mean, this white leather is amazing. There's a lot of space in the back with your cup holders in the middle of the captain's chairs. mean, just look, the white, there's the black seat belts, and like the shiny black on the back of the seats. It just looks so cool. You have the air vents, you have USB cords. There's seriously everything you could ever want. And look at this detail in that seat. It's white buckles. I mean, who else thinks of that? Looking around this car some more, when you look up at that skylight, it's amazing. Each seat kind of has their own. You can see they did some nice, the black Alcantara. If you don't know, I love Alcantara. Just seriously such a great job with the interior of this car. Now the styling of this car just looks so good. Tesla really does know how to make a car look good. It's nice, it's clean, it's beautiful. You just love to look at this car, and I'll never get bored looking at it. And such a great feature of this car are the gull wing doors, which look so great. And fun fact, you can actually open and close them either with the key or from inside the car, which I will show you in another review. So really, you don't even have to touch them to get in and out of the car. And now let's check out the trunk, because you can't have a review without seeing the trunk. There is actually a pretty good amount of space, not too much, which I kind of look for in a car. You can see all that. There is the 12 volt back there, so you can plug some stuff in. There's lots of room. You can fold the seats down. I don't know again why I didn't do that. And then down below there is more storage, which I will not show you because they have storage in there. And you can see all the way up to the front. Just looks like such a nice, clean car. One last really cool feature about this car that I do want to touch on are these LED lights. It looks like it's one long string of the lights, when really there's just a few lights in there with that white paneling on it, so it looks like it just is one continuous light. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And like we said, funny story, this was actually one of David's early subscribers who we ended up becoming friends with and reviewing the car. So if you see us at car shows or out and about or anything like that, come by, say hi. I would love to talk to you. Same with David. We both would love to say hey, see what's up, and just feel free, grab us no matter what we're doing. Just come over. And if you do have a car you would like for me to review, or David, or both, let me know. Shoot me an email through YouTube. I'll have an email linked below as well, so you can just reach out to us and we can get something going. Only you.